Okay, I'm back and we're going to be reviewing one more thing, which is compositions. And this is just kind of getting you a little bit more of a feel for how my lessons are going to go. I hope to keep the videos around 10-ish minutes, but that doesn't always happen, and especially with calculus, and it sometimes may be tedious, but I hope to not go over too many examples, just so that way, because I know that you can always pause and go back and rewatch. So we're going to look at compositions here. So remember with compositions, the notation is f composed of g, or whatever your functions are, of x. Okay, so it's written like that, so it looks like fog, but it's really f composed of g. And so what that really means is f of g of x. So anywhere you see x in your function, you're going to replace that one x with the entire function of g. So, okay, so whatever g is, even if it's a big, long function, you're going to replace every single x in f with that entire function of g. So let's take a look at that with that here. So f composed of g of x is going to be, so that's going to be f of g of x. There we go. So that is going to be f is x plus 5. So anywhere I see x, I'm going to replace it with x squared minus 3. So I have x squared minus 3 and then plus 5. So this one's pretty easy. So then I'm just going to just simplify there, and so I get x squared plus 2. Okay, so x squared plus 2 is f composed of g. Now, that is really nice. You are welcome there, because the next one's not so nice. So g composed of f of x. So this is going to be g of f of x. So anywhere I see x, I'm going to replace it with f. So I'm going to have x plus 5, all of that squared, minus 3. So remember, when you have a squared here, this is a big mistake. So this is x times x plus 5 times x plus 5. Okay, so don't forget, you have to, when you're squaring it, you're multiplying it by itself. So then that's going to give me x squared plus 10x plus 25, and then minus 3. These two get together and make plus 22. So x squared plus 10x plus 22. So again, not as nice, but nothing too crazy. So now let's do f composed of g of 3. Now what's really nice about this is, let's look up here. Excuse me, negative 3. So let's look up here, is that we've already done f composed of g. So I am going to just replace this. So f composed of g of x is, let's write it down here, is x squared plus 3. So f composed of g of negative 3, I wrote a 3. This is a 2. Is going to be negative 3 squared plus 2, which is going to be 11. Okay, so it's really nice that we composed first. So if you didn't compose first, because there wasn't a gradual answer, then you would have to compose first, then sub in, or you could do it all at once as well. So now I'm going to do g composed of f of 0.75. So I am going to have, I always made g composed of x really hard. I don't know why I did. So then I'm going to have 0.75. Let's see. Let's write this like we did the other one. Sorry. So g composed of f of x is x squared plus 10x plus 22. Then I'm going to replace the x's. So therefore, g composed of f of x, not of x, excuse me, of 0.75 is going to be 0.75 squared plus 10 times 0.75 plus 22. So then I'm just going to plug all of that in to my calculator and see what I get. So I'm going to get 30.063. So unless otherwise stated, go ahead and make your answers accurate to 3 decimal places. So that is the wording that you will see. So you want to make your answers accurate to 3 decimal places. And so boom, there you go. So that's compositions. I just wanted to go through that one more time with you. And you could see this like 3 times F composed of G, and then you would just multiply all 3 of those. So you can see this in different formats, kind of like we did in the previous lesson with that function notation. It can still work with compositions there. All right, and that's all I got for you.